Highlife music and the VGMAs, one name will surely come to mind. His name is Dada Hafco. I want us to do something on Twitter right now. We're going to give some titles to Dada Hafco with Highlife. So I am starting. I am calling him Highlife Mubaumia. Because Dada Hafco has been doing all the lectures on Highlife recently. So you can also come to Twitter. That is at Zylofon 1021 and at Sammy Flex. And let's give Dada Hafco some Highlife titles. Mine is Highlife Mubaumia. Because now you see Dada Hafco on TV doing lectures on Highlife. You see him on social media doing lectures on Highlife. In the studio right now, he's about to do lectures on Highlife. So he is Highlife Mubaumia. Now, what do you think you also add to Dada Hafco's name? Hafco, congratulations. Finally, you are there. And yesterday, George Quay even sent some messages to you, also congratulating you for your nominations. As a matter of fact, when you won in the Eastern Music Awards, I knew that you were up for greatness this year. And this very song, you put your all in it. Yeah. So I'm not shocked at all. And yesterday, we also tasted for the first time in the studio, Fall Down, and oh my God, the feeling, man.
I've seen the video.
You've seen the video already? Yeah, Charlie, but you are Highlife Mubaumia. But the way you are doing lectures on Highlife, now everywhere you see Dada Hafco, he's doing lectures. So the Highlife music in 1974, it's not the same Highlife music in 2019.
If we are not careful, we lose the culture. You know, it's amazing how experts,
the lecture just started.
You know, it's amazing how experts are allowing, you know, our history to go down the drain. I feel something needs to be done about it. You know, and if we don't do something about it, then we'll have ourselves to blame. You know, this country is where it is today because of certain decisions that we allowed to go in the past. You know, I remember I read something when they said, when Nkrumah said he wanted to build Akosombo Dam, like the whole country was against it because the cost was too much. Imagine if we had not had that, what would have happened today? Even today with Akosombo Dam, we're still hustling. So if we don't put certain things in place today, 10 years from now, I mean, we'll be left with you know, gnashing of our teeth and say that, oh, we should have done this in the past. You know, we need to identify our music. If we can't identify our music can never ever get anywhere. If anybody who does reggae will live in the shadows of Jamaica, no disrespect, because they have claimed it. So when you go to a country like Vanuatu, where nobody knows music from Ghana, and you sing reggae, they will think that you're from Jamaica. Same way with hip hop. America for Jiaboso. So what identifies a song that will make a foreigner say somewhere and say, oh, as for this thing there, it is only Ghana that it comes from. We need to find that. And until we do that, we will always live in the shadows of people.
I see. So the lectures, to which level do you want to take it to? Because I've seen tweets coming in already. I want you to select that fine title that you think will fit Dada Hafco. Mine is Highlife Mubaumia because of the lectures he started on Highlife. But let's look at the people you were nominated with in that category. That is the Highlife Song of the Year category. You were there. In fact, your name came up first on the sheet. Your name came up first. Yebewunti Dada Hafco, followed by Tender, Kiddy, Wish Me Well, Kwame Eugene, CCTV, King Promise, and Sarkodie, as well as Mugis. Between Kumi Guitar, My Level, Shatawale, Wara, Kwesi Arthur, Killing Me Softly, Adina featuring Kwame Eugene. Do you think, apart from, say, you and Kumi Guitar, some people are even arguing, beyond you, some people are arguing that some songs they don't qualify to be Highlife songs. What do you also think about this particular list?
Okay, so
on VGMA, I want to talk to Raskuku as well. Yesterday I promised to do that, so maybe after talking to Dada Hafco on this criteria thing, I'll be talking to Raskuku as well. Yes.
Okay, so first of all, let me officially say that I want to thank Charterhouse for recognizing me this year. I believe that, you know, it was a well-deserved nomination. Last year, I believe I worked hard and it was visible for many people to see. However, I was disappointed I couldn't make it to the Songwriter of the Year category.
If you mean in this year's
nomination? Yes. If
you wanted to be nominated in the Songwriter?
Songwriter, yes.
Okay.
Yes. If I had never, or I wouldn't qualify for any of the category, I was hoping Songwriter of the Year I will make it there. Because my song was properly written, cleverly put together, and cleverly produced. So I wish I was there, but I'm not. But I would thank them for recognizing me, because this is like a step up in my career for up and running artists like us. When you get nomination like this, it put a certain mileage on your career. So I'm very, very much grateful. But Sammy, the category and the songs out there, excuse me.
That's okay.
When you go on social media,
where is Jata? Bring that Hafco water.
when you go on social media, you realize that a lot of people are talking about the songs in the category. Why do you think people will do that? Why? Because every Ghanaian was trained, grew up listening to Highlife. Every Ghanaian, it's a default thing. So everybody knows what a Highlife song is. Obianim, you don't have to go and tell somebody. When everybody hears a Highlife, they go, oh, this one is Highlife. Why do you think that people are, even people who are just followers of music, or people who may not know much about music? I got a call from DJ Nabosco of X10, V103, X105, and he was asking me, he just saw the category, but why? I said, why? He said, some of the songs are not Highlife songs. Who are on the board? I said, I don't know the board member. He said, no, we need to visit this. He is a follower of music. He's been through the clubs and the, the spinning times and all. He knows it. We know it. Let's not twist the history. People will say that music evolves. Yes, I agree. My song is not a 1970 song. Neither is it a 1948 song. But when you hear it, you know it's a Highlife song. Right? So that is the evolvement of music. Not playing it exactly that they played it back in the day, but it still sounds the same. But if we play it differently and want to push it in there, we would have ourselves to blame in the near future. Recently, a heavyweight, an industry heavyweight, said something. He said that Kofi B's Mobrowa song had hip-hop fundamentals, but the guitar made it Highlife. It means that the guitar is something we need to pay attention to.
Exactly.
Kim Promise's, the same person said Kim Promise's Selfish was Afro, but the guitar made it Highlife. It means that there is something, the guitar qualifies to make the song something. So why are we, like, we are paying deaf ears to it? Because somebody will argue with me and say that, okay, Daddy Lumber's Abiyawaha song does not have any guitar strums in it. CK Man's Asafubesan does not have any guitar strums in it. So why should, okay, the songs that does not have guitar strums in it now, they are less than 10%. What happened to the 90% that has guitar strums in them? And those are the ones that we've been listening to for years. So I mean, you see, most of the Highlife artists who came through the 60s, 70s to the 2000s, most of them some of them made music that were not Highlife music. But because they had been accepted as Highlife artists, people accepted everything they do as Highlife. Because nobody at the time would point it out. Other than that, an artist like Ojonchi could have gotten maybe reggae album of the year for an album, because most of the songs on it were reggae. But because he was a grounded and established Highlife artist, people accept that everything he does is Highlife. The fact that nobody could point it out to them for us to rectify them does not mean we can't point it out today. We need to do that, because if we don't do it, we will suffer. What will tell a foreigner there's a Ghana song? When you play a song from Ivory Coast or any francophone country, because of the way they play them, everybody knows this francophone. Right? Even when you live in Ghana and you play a beat that sounds francophone, somebody, oh, we are francophone. When you play a South African song, immediately you hear a Kwaito song, you know how it moves. The Nigerians, they get exposed by their accent. So immediately you play a song and the person starts singing, you know, when you hear the song and you know that this is Nigeria. When you play a Ghana song, what is there? What shows this is from Ghana? When we are doing a competition, we put a Ghana song there, we put a Nigerian song, we put a South African, we put a francophone song. How would a foreigner know that this song is from Ghana if the person is not being told. So the point is that we need to identify our music. If we keep on accepting songs that does not have those guitar and ponsan rhythms or the choir rhythms in them to classify them as high life, will be a doom.
Okay.
Small time to come, people or somebody from India will come and do a song. We'll just do a song and have maybe some of the Ghanaian drums whatsoever in there and said he's doing high life. And we would have to accept it because you have been accepting them. Then mind you, on the west coast of West Africa, all of them are doing what we are doing here. When you pick, let's say, this type of new songs that are dominating the system, when you pick them, when you go to Nigeria, they do sing. Sierra Leone, they do sing. Liberia, they do sing. So what will make somebody distinguish between that from Ghana and that from Sierra Leone? Mind you, the people out there know the language. You know, even if you meet somebody right now, and I speak P and Arnold speaks Ghana, the person thinks that is Ghana language. Onim said between that, there's a difference. So if a person hears a Liberian speaking crew on a song, and a person hears a Ghanaian speaking Chi on a song, you know what they would think? The person is going to say it sounds the same. But what will make the person know that this is from Ghana and this is from Liberia? That is the reason why we must stand for Highlife.
Alright, so I told you why he is now the Highlife Mobile Umia, because of the lectures he started. So we are going to post this video later on in the day, so you can also continue with Highlife education. Otin, you are also a notable Highlife producer. Do you agree with all the points that Hafco has raised this morning? Meanwhile, we are still doing our Highlife title on Twitter. I have seen 38 tweets already. I'll be reading them to you. But then you can also add yours.